Hi guys, we are looking for Forex traders just like you to take part in our educational challenge. You can earn while you learn. The goal, the purpose of this educational challenge is for you to become a pro trader and trade capital of up to $500,000. You will be given access to a bespoke indicator that has been developed by expert traders over many years. This indicator makes it easy to identify buying and selling opportunities in the market. So, if you think you've got what it takes to complete this challenge, then click on the link below. Good morning, traders. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and are still recovering. Today is Monday, the 17th of April, guys. And as always, we'll look back at Friday's trades. We'll look at today's potential trades and we'll look at the important news for today as well. Before we start with Friday's trades, just a few things, guys. First of all, if you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. We have free Discord and VIP Discord. They are both very cool. Check them out. Secondly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the details of the mentorship program. And thirdly, guys, we have an educational challenge where we give you a bespoke indicator and you can earn while you learn how to use it. And we also have 20% off right now. So check it out. All the information for all of these things are in the video description, guys. Right, so trades from Friday, guys. The first one was this. This was the pound against the Canadian dollar. All right, guys, and price was in an uptrend. This is a very important weekly resistance level. Okay, it bounced off once, it came up again, and then it's been bouncing off again, guys. Yeah, bouncing off of this level, even creating lower highs. Yeah, this is a red flag that structure could be changing. All right, so structurally, that's what we're looking at. If we zoom in, we also had this bearish candle, okay, which is nicely bearish. It's a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, and it breaks these lows. These lows of these previous candles, it breaks them. And the idea was to take it back down to this blue line. And as you can see, guys, it came storming down. Yeah, hit our higher time frame target, even went on into this grey zone. Okay, guys, so the trade idea was good. Let's take a look at the H1 to see how we could enter this pair. So we had a couple of grey zones mapped out. Let me just zoom out to start with. So we had this grey zone because price had reacted several times, and we had this grey zone where price had reacted up here. Let me zoom back in now. All right, so price, yeah, did start to react in this grey zone. Okay, none of these candles, yeah, none of these candles tell me sellers are in control. It's not until this candle that we see that sellers are in control, and we've broken these last H1 lows. All right, so you could have got in on this candle, entered here. The thing with this trade is you would have to put your stop up here. Okay, so, but you just about get your risk to reward of 1:1. Okay, so yeah, this would have been the candle to enter on, guys. Okay, I was waiting for a bit of a retrace as well to, you know, to get better value. But in this scenario, it didn't retrace, guys. It just come crashing down, hit our higher time frame target, and then carried on some more, guys. All right, so yeah, good trade on pound Canadian dollar. The next one was Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, if we go to the day chart, guys, why were we looking to short this? Well, as you can see, price was clearly in a downtrend. And then it's been using this grey zone as potential resistance. And it came back up and tested this grey zone again. We even have lower lows here. So we had lower lows and it come back up and tested the last highs. So structurally, that's what we were seeing. If we zoom in, you can also see we had this bearish candle. Yeah, could have been more bearish, but I really like the wick. Yeah, the wick tells us that sellers are in here. Okay, guys, so that was the idea, and then to take price back down to this psychological level. Okay, guys, let's drop down to the H1 now. So, if you remember, guys, we were looking for a couple of things. Firstly, price come up into this zone, yeah, and we get a reaction, or price breaks this zone, and then we enter, okay? And that's exactly what I did, guys, yeah? As soon as we got this candle here that broke, yeah, I actually entered this trade, okay? I have, you know, realistically, you can put your stop above the moving average 20, which is what I did, or even above here, guys. But either way, you know, you would have got stopped out, guys. So I actually ended up in a hedge around this price here. So I'm still in a hedge, guys, and I'll be looking to exit this trade, you know, if we get a breakdown in structure up here. But yeah, unsuccessful trade, guys. Even if you put your stop here, you still would have got taken out. I was looking at this zone again when it came back up and tested this zone, but we just didn't get a bearish reaction, guys. Yeah, it just kept pushing up for the rest of the day. All right, but now we are starting to see a bit of selling pressure. Okay, guys, so Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, yeah, that was an unsuccessful trade, but we will have them, guys, yeah? Don't worry, follow your money management, you will be fine. Dust yourself off and fight another day. Okay, guys, so those were the trades from Friday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap, maybe you took some of the trades, then come join us, yeah? Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, smash the like button. Here at Simply Forex, we would love to have you. All right, guys, yeah. And before I give you today's trade ideas, guys, just a few things to keep my editor happy. First of all, we've got the free Discord and we've got VIP Discord. Check them out. You won't be disappointed. Lots of trades, knowledge, chit chat. And even in the VIP, guys, you have access to me throughout the day. Secondly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the details of the mentorship program. And thirdly, guys, we have an educational challenge where we give you a bespoke indicator. You use this, learn how to use this indicator, and you can earn money with that. You do have to pay for the challenge, but we have got a 20% off right now. So check that out as well. Okay, enough of that. Let's take a look at today's trades. So generally what I'm looking at is this could be the turning point for the dollar. Yeah, we had worse than expected news on Friday with the retail sales, yet US dollar gathered strength. Yeah, this is quite a red flag for me. And also it ignored the, you know, the technicals ignored the news. Yeah, this happens as well. So what am I seeing across a few of the US dollar majors? So Euro US dollar, this is the weekly chart. But as you can see, this candle, this wick closed back in. So this could be a really key turning point for Euro US dollar. Yeah, it's the same with pound US dollar. Okay, this again is the weekly chart. We're at these highs here, you know, and price held on to these highs. This could be a real turning point because currently it's ranging. We could potentially take price all the way back down to the low of the range. So yeah, I'm seeing this in a lot of the US dollar majors, guys, a real turning point for the dollar. So I'm looking at all the US dollar majors. The problem with the pound, for example, is this is the day chart now. Yeah, we've got this bearish candle, but we don't have much room to move into. Okay, it's the same with Euro US dollar. Okay, we've got this bearish daily candle, but this is potentially the last area of potential support. So we have no room to move into. All right. But my first trade idea is this Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, I really like the look of this one. So again, let's start with the weekly. again, you can see that price was in an uptrend. It's now in a downtrend when all of these lows were broken. Yeah, and now price has come back up, and this moving average 20 in here is proving a good level of resistance. And look at these wicks. Look at the wicks on those weekly candles. All right, so I'm seeing this across all of the US dollar majors, guys. Yeah, we could really see some US dollar strength come into these pairs. So that's what I'm seeing on the weekly. But why do I like this one? Well, it's because of the daily chart, guys. With Aussie dollar, US dollar, you know, arguably we're in a downtrend. Yeah, these lows here have broken these last lows. And we've got a bearish candle like we had on pound US dollar or euro US dollar. But for me, this one has a lot more room to move into. Yeah, we could potentially take price back down to these lows. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. This is my first trade idea. Let me put this in as a target. I'll make it 6,650. You know how much I love a psychological level, guys. All right, so that would be my target with this pair. I love a psychological target as much as I like porridge with blueberries. Getting all healthy now. No more vodka. So yeah, this is the first trade idea. Aussie dollar, US dollar. I prefer this out of all of the US dollar pairs. If we drop down to the H1 now, what are we looking for? So I'm going to remove this large grey zone. All right, and we're going to plot the grey zones together on the US dollar. So what I tend to do, guys, is look left. Okay, and for me, there is a level through here. Okay, so I look left, I've seen this level, this level, this level, this level, this level, this level. All right, so for those reasons, I think this grey zone could become a potentially good area for this pair. And also, guys, obviously, I don't expect it to retrace this far, but there's an area through here as well, in case it does retrace that far. So let's zoom back in now. I've plotted my grey zones. So let's see what could happen, guys. So this is what I want to see. I need to see a retrace potentially up to this grey zone. We get a bearish reaction. Then I will enter the trade. I'll take price back down to these lows, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run. That's how I roll, my 80-20 rule. If you don't know about it, check out the Discord. Or, guys, it could potentially come back up and test the moving average 20. Okay? Yeah, and then we come back down. Or it could come all the way back up to this grey zone. I don't expect it to, guys, because that daily candle, this daily candle is so bearish. But it could, yeah? And again, we get a bearish action. I'd probably take price back down to this grey zone, close 80%, and leave 20% to run. I have many options, guys. I know, I mean, there's many options here on how to trade this pair. But what we're looking for is a bearish reaction. Okay, we don't actually know where it could happen, but we use support and resistance to, you know, to give us clues. So it could be here, could be here, could be here. But any of these levels, I want to see a bearish H1 candle or even H4 candle. I want to see potentially a breakdown in M15 structure. And I want it to make sense on the H4 time frame as well. So these are all of the things I'm looking for in order to enter a trade. Okay, this is my criteria to enter. And then when I do from one of these areas, yeah, we will short this pair. All right, guys. So Aussie dollar, US dollar, we're looking to short this pair, but it could be, you know, a few of the US dollar majors that we look at. The next trade is this, guys, is New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. We've been seeing some real strength in the Canadian dollar, and that's been tied in with that oil strength that we've been seeing, guys, all right? So what are we seeing now? If we look at the weekly chart, yeah, we actually broke this level. Yeah, this was quite an important level here. And then we've got, you know, a super duper bullish, weekly candle. Doesn't get much more bearish, not bullish, bearish. It doesn't get much more bearish than that, guys. So that's the weekly chart. Let's drop down to the daily chart. We also have, you know, a very strong bearish daily candle. Okay. And we are in a downtrend. Yeah, remember this head and shoulders I spoke to you about weeks ago? Yeah, look how that has played out very nicely. Admittedly, come back up here, but it's come down nicely. And we are clearly in a downtrend. Come up again, back down. Structurally, we're in a downtrend. The weekly chart supports our idea, and we've got this bearish daily candle. Remember, look for reasons to enter the trade. Okay, so that's why we're shorting this pair. If we drop down to the H1 chart now, what are we seeing? Okay, so we have this grey zone through here. I'm also going to put this grey zone through here as well, because price has reacted through here. Okay, so we've got this grey zone, where price has reacted. And we've also got this larger grey zone. This is more of a daily support, now potentially resistance level. All right, so what do I want to see? I want to see price come into this grey zone. I want to see a bearish reaction. I'll enter. I'll take price back down to these lows, close 80%, let 20% run. If that doesn't happen, guys, price could retrace back up to here. Okay, if it does, again, great. We just want to see a bearish reaction. We'll enter the trade. I'd probably take profit back down to here if that was the case, and then leave 20% to run. All right, guys. So yeah, they're the two trade ideas for today: pound US dollar, not pound, Aussie dollar US dollar short, and New Zealand dollar Canadian dollar short. And if you've enjoyed my analysis and my trade ideas, would like to receive them every day, come join us. We would love to have you. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, smash the like button, join Discord, check out the mentorship program. What else is there? Look at the educational challenge, and yeah, do all of those things. Let's take a look at the news now. News for Monday, the 17th of April. There is none. Next, carry on. Yeah, there is none, guys. Yeah, if we carry on down, as you can see, before we go on to Tuesdays, there's no 3-star ratings of any importance, guys. All right, so yeah, Monday, pretty free to trade. And we finished. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, subscribe, like, share, tell your friends, join things. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys.